Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today, and we are going to be discussing Skyrim. Now this is a title that would easily crack my top 40 games of all time. I've put way too many hours into it to admit, and I still play it on the very minimum a weekly basis. What I'm getting at is, I love Skyrim, so don't take me as a hater when I say that Bethesda really needs to let Skyrim go, especially after this E3 week where they are, quite honestly, milking the fuck out of Skyrim. So let's go through all the different editions of Skyrim. We have the launch edition, which came out in 2011. Then we have the legendary edition. We also have the special edition, which came to PS4 and Xbox One. Oh, Skyrim's also coming to the Switch now in its own unique version. On top of that, we also have Skyrim VR, which was announced during Sony's conference. Yes, Skyrim's coming to PSVR. Then we have the collector's edition. Oh, and Elder Scrolls Legends is getting a Skyrim expansion. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I feel Skyrim's starting to lose its charm. It's everywhere now. It's disgusting. It's like they're just putting it on every platform and just constantly trying to resell the game. I admire Bethesda for trying to support as many platforms as possible. I really do. But at the same time, I feel like this could take away from other projects that they're working on. Yes, the money that's being made here can be reinvested into new ideas and random projects they're working on. So that is the positive of re-releasing Skyrim on PSVR or putting it on the Switch. It's additional money coming in that can help fund other big projects, make a bigger game, and a game that we truly want. But at the same time, it's ruining, for me personally, one of the best games I can think of. I mean, I'm just looking at my list right now, and there were 3 different Skyrim-focused announcements at E3 this year. 3! That's ridiculous! Now, is it possible that this is to satiate the thirst for Elder Scrolls 6? Maybe, but I don't think so, considering the fact that all 3 announcements happened in 1 week. I'm sure Bethesda has analyzed the data and feels that Skyrim is a big draw, but for fans of the series, we're starting to get just tired of seeing Skyrim. It's everywhere. We want to miss it. And that's one thing that Bethesda Game Studios has always stood by, is they always want to have gamers miss the game for a little bit, so when it returns, it's all the more exciting. Todd Howard said that before Fallout 4. The reason they held off for a while was partially because they wanted gamers to miss Fallout. And trust me, I'm sure 6 or 7 years down the line when we get Elder Scrolls 6, I'll probably have missed Elder Scrolls by then. But this game first launched in 2011. The fact that it's still getting new iterations is wild. And I know that people are saying, well, why not put Skyrim on these consoles like the Switch? It needs third-party support, like PSVR. It needs more support. I agree with you. But for example, why not Fallout 4? Why not Fallout 4 on the Switch? Why not Fallout 4 on the VR? Why not Fallout 4 on the PSVR? I just simply don't understand why it's only Skyrim. Why aren't you putting all your games on there? Imagine Elder Scrolls Oblivion on the Switch. That would be awesome. So that's my question, is why is it solely Skyrim? Why are we just milking Skyrim? I know it's a lot of effort, a lot of resources to get it done, but if you're re-releasing this game, you're only raising the expectations for people to want other Elder Scrolls titles, other even early Fallout titles perhaps, re-released as well. Like I said, man, I love Skyrim. I really do. This was the game that really gave my channel its first ever boost. I have so many wonderful memories with it. For me, on a personal note, what I'm reading from the community on message boards, forums, social media, is that people are sick of Skyrim now. It's just too much. It's everywhere. And I think some of the anger for these announcements like Skyrim VR, Skyrim on the Switch, Skyrim expansion on Elder Scrolls Legends is because we don't have Elder Scrolls 6. So it looks like Bethesda's just milking the franchise as much as possible before Elder Scrolls 6. And it just looks dirty. And now I know every business's goal is to make money, absolutely. But I also believe it's about how well you camouflage it and how pro-consumer you can be with those efforts to make money, because there's a way to toe that line. And I think re-releasing the same game over and over and over and charging the same $60 price for it, Anyway, that'll do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I love Skyrim, I think Bethesda needs to let it go. I'd love to get your thoughts on Skyrim. Do you think it's good that it's constantly being released? Do you think it's good that it's constantly in the loop? Let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description, as well as my Patreon. Do consider supporting that, as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.